guys, it's Isla, and I'm here with Liv. Today we're going to be doing something a bit unique. We're going to be trying to recreate a style-stable soundtrack in Logic Pro X, which is a program for music production. The soundtrack that we're going to be recreating is this one.
Welcome to your bit!
Yeah, so this is going to be a series because music production always takes a long time.
And we have other commitments.
Yeah.
While we're stuck here in quarantine.
Yeah.
Because we have such busy lives.
Yeah. So before we do anything... Hey, so I'm going to be narrating this for you because it's quite difficult to see what's going on as you're looking at us and we're looking at the screen. So I'm going to just be explaining what we're doing here now and then. So the first thing we did is we tried to find the tempo of the song. By doing this, we basically counted for a period of 20 seconds, I think it was, how many beats there were, and then we times that by, or however many to get a minute. I'm not good at maths, okay? So we ended up with 144 beats per minute, and this is actually quite a fast tempo for Style Stable, but we like the upbeat music, so we thought it was quite good. So the first instrument we actually tackled was the piano. It had a very, very simple melody, it's quite quiet in the actual song, but because it had such a simple melody, it formed quite a nice bass pattern for us to move off. So after we'd done the piano, we decided to do the marimba kind of like alternating pattern. I don't know how to describe it, but here it is. It was surprisingly simple for us to break up the melodies. We didn't have too much trouble. The trouble that we did have was finding the right sound, and I'm not kidding when I say we sat there for probably 20 minutes trying to find a good sound. Most of the sound packages hadn't downloaded yet, so when they have, we'll probably pick from them. But for now we had to find one that was kind of similar, so you guys got the initial vibe that we were trying to get from this video series. So once we had played in the notes into the program, we tried to fix their kind of tone and timbre. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's just to make it sound as close to the original as possible. We then decided that I had played the notes too harshly into the actual computer, so we had to manually change the volume of each note. So what you're watching here is literally us trying to find a suitable sound for now, for these notes to see. I decided to leave this unmuted because, I mean, just hearing us sped up and talking really, really fast, it made me laugh, so here you go. And then I got a bit carried away, just a bit, just a normal little... So what we were actually doing here was messing about with the different kind of sounds that we could get. None of which sounded like the marimba kind of vibe that we were going for. But it was interesting to see what the same sound sounded like with different instruments. Wow, I said sound double there. That was interesting. Getting carried away. After we'd done that, we decided to try and alternate their velocity a bit, so it sounded a bit less fake, and more realistic, like someone was actually playing it, less than it was actually studio recorded. We used a bit of automation, which, for those of you who don't know, automation means that it will change its volume or panning or whatever on its own, without us having to do it by hand. So once we had figured out that total combination, it started to sound really, really good and really, really well put together. The instruments didn't quite match, but of course we're going to be working more on that in later episodes. But we were both really, really pleased with the outcome. And here it is. Here you go.
This is what we've got so far. Oh, I can't.
Sounds really nice.
Right, let's have a listen to what else was there.
So what we had just been working on there was the string sound, and I had to listen for about 5 minutes really, really, really closely to hear the different notes in the little string section to be able to play them back onto the program. It was quite challenging, I'm not going to lie, but I had actually a lot of fun because when I played them with the actual piece of music, it sounded really nice, and it was really, really coming together. So that's literally what we spent most of our time here doing.
Hey!
And after listening to the soundtrack for a couple of times, we noticed that the strings gradually got louder at a certain point and then faded away. So we spent quite a few minutes trying to get it to peak at the right time and then fade away at the right time in time. I said time a lot. In time with the rest of the piece, as closely to the original as possible. Because we didn't plug in the piano, I had to work off a music pad, which is the luminous blue thing that you see here. It was really, really hard to pinpoint each note because I had no idea where the notes were and how it was arranged on the pad. So I basically just pressed loads of random ones until I matched one with the pitch of the other. Yeah.
Right, there we go. And it has right. There's a door. Where? Yeah, that's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. Thank you guys so much for watching this first episode. Nothing is set in stone yet. We're just trying to get the basic notes in and the basic instruments, especially the synth chime wash thing. We haven't actually decided because we haven't finished downloading the proper sounds for it yet. I really hope that we'll see you in episode 2 because it's likely to come out soon because
we are in quarantine.
We're stuck in lockdown.
We're bored. We will do this.
Also, stay tuned on my channel for episode 2 of Burnout because that's coming your way very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!
For those of you who've made it this far, here is the actual song in its entirety for you to listen to so you know which one we're doing and which one we're referring to. For this episode, it's mainly the first 10 even seconds, so it's not that far into the song.